Hey everybody, it's Josie. Welcome back to Cedar Creek Homestead. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's Saturday, and we'll be going to the hospital before long to see little Rowdy, and just to give you a quick update, they're still decreasing different medications that he's on. He's on several different antibiotics, and they were trying to wean him off of one and then wean him off another. And they began weaning, and I can't pronounce all these names, so please forgive me for that. But they began weaning him off, and he didn't like it. His little body didn't like it, and so his blood pressure shot up. And so the doctor did some readjusting with all of the medications and kept him on the one that she was weaning off, and did some different things with all of that. And he's at a more comfortable level with his blood pressure, and so things are looking pretty good there. His echo came back on his heart, and there's no issues with his little heart, and that looks good. We're just fighting the infection. He's a little bit yellow. His billing numbers are a little high, but not high enough yet for them to add lights to fight off jaundice. He's really, really puffy. He weighs 6 pounds and 4 ounces, I believe. And he's really, really puffy because of all of the things that he's got going on, and this condition that he has, the diabetes insipidus. He's either urinates a whole bunch and it's causing him to get dehydrated, or they put medications and back it off, and he doesn't get enough, and so he's puffy, retaining the fluids, and his little hands are really puffy and around his little eyes. So when the doctor came in last night, she's an excellent doctor. She's been in the mornings and the nights, and the nurses keep in contact with her all throughout the day, giving her numbers and updates. And so last night when she came in, she said that she thought that she would start Lasix to get some of the fluids off of him and get the puffiness down. They do have him off of the nitric oxide. They took that machine completely out, and he's staying about 96, 97 with his oxygen without those machines. He still is on supplemental oxygen, and I think he's that. Now, they might have turned down his numbers through the night, but I think they were going to leave him and let him get a good rest, because they're doing so many things that he's getting tired, and he's letting them know that he's tired. And so his oxygen, supplemental oxygen, was in the 40s when we left last night. They have lowered his sedation quite a bit. I don't think he's totally off of that. So he is moving a lot more, and he's had his eyes open a few times just for little. You have to catch it because it's just open for a little bit and right back to sleep. They're starting to position him more. They were keeping him prone because he was on paralytics. That was the whole reason why he's on this high-powered antibiotic, because she couldn't test for meningitis. So now they're starting to position him, move him from side to side, and just, keeping him more comfortable, and also trying to get the fluid to move off of him because he is so puffy. The antibiotic that she has him on, she started counting yesterday. It's a 21-day antibiotic, and I'm assuming that we'll be here at least those days. I don't imagine that he'll get out before that antibiotic is done, because it is an IV antibiotic, and it's a very strong antibiotic. She's also she's not going to let him eat until he's off of his medications. Cheyenne is collecting her milk, because that's an important thing for him in his recovery. Once he's eating, the doctor says he'll need that, and so she's collecting that there at the hospital, and so hopefully before too long she'll get to hold him. she'll get to, get to love on him a little bit. Right now, all she can do is just touching different places on his little body. She can't stroke or pet or any of that kind of stuff like you would do with your babies. She can't pick up his little hand and, love all of his little fingers and toes because he is easily agitated still. They did take off the little earmuffs that they had on, and he's not as bad as he was before. You had to totally whisper in his room. Nurses, respiratory therapy, everybody had to whisper because his numbers would just skyrocket because he was so sensitive to the sounds. He's a little bit better on that. We're so happy for that. We do have a long ways to go. We're not trying to kid or fool ourselves, but we also know that the Lord is on the scene and that He's moving mountains because days ago that hope wasn't there. I wrote about it a little bit on my Facebook page yesterday that when we got there and the doctors and nurses were first dealing with this, you could tell that they were all business as far as trying to take care of Rowdy without giving us really a lot of hope to hang on to, other than, just to hope and to pray. But, they were honest about how bad it was. But I truly believe that the Lord moved on the scene and He's beginning to improve. And so we're just going to hang with it. Blade and baby Hallie are here. And they were here yesterday and today, and I think they're probably going to go back home before too long. And it's been fun having them here, but it's really hard for Hallie to be quiet because he's a little boy and he wants to be a little boy, and it's stressful for his parents to try to keep him quiet when he can't go to the hospital at all. So we've been able to keep him here at the Ronald McDonald House, but it's very quiet here. They keep it that way so that the parents and the families of the little children can get rest. This is a very nice place. It's very well ran. The people that are here are so nice and so pleasant, very clean, secure. They keep the doors all secure, and you can just kind of let your guard down just a little bit when you come home from the hospital or come here from the hospital and can decompress a little bit. They keep coffee on, and they've got a really nice kitchen that the families can use, and they have a commercial kitchen where people come in and actually will prepare a supper, and if you want to eat the supper that they have, you're welcome to do that. They try to do everything that they can to take some of the burden off the families, and I think that's wonderful. So many times I saw the little box on the outside of McDonald's when you go through the drive-thru, or even inside McDonald's, and it's there for you to drop your change in, and I've always saw it, and I knew about the Ronald McDonald House, but this place is really a wonderful place, and it just gives people a place to rest their head. Those rooms at the hospital, especially if you're in a room like little Hallie, or especially if you're in a room like little Rowdy, with all of that equipment, there is a couch, but there's like a little bit of space, and there's a little recliner in the corner, and you always have to be prepared to get out of the way of the nurses because they're there to make your little one feel a little better. And so to be able to come here and get a nice clean bed and have linens where you can shower and you can kind of just veg out, that you can kind of just let it all go for a little while. They have nice couches and chairs. There's not any televisions in the rooms, which I think is great because you can decompress and turn all the noise off. Now, I know you hear a television, but I'm actually in the cafeteria, the eating area, and they have a TV in here. When people are in here, they can kind of watch it, and so that's what you're hearing. But they have a play area for the little ones inside and outside. They have a room where you can watch a movie if you just want to let everything go for a while. So we're very thankful that we were able to find this place and that we were able to get here, because it looks like we're going to be here for, I don't know, probably about a month. But, things, if they keep improving, perhaps we'll get out earlier. I don't see getting out, like I said, any earlier than at least the 21 days of the antibiotic. So that's how things are going with this. Baby Rowdy. I'm already doing the grandma thing, going through the names. I say Howie and Rowdy interchangeably. So if I do, just forgive me. You know that I'm talking about Rowdy. I want to take this time to thank everybody for all of your tremendous support, your prayers, your texts, your encouragement, saying we're still praying for our baby. Some of you have adopted baby Rowdy, and that's a wonderful thing. We did the same thing with Howie, and we thank you for that. We thank you for the kindness that you've showed to our family. Just everything. And we can never, ever repay in the natural all of the things that you guys have done so much for us. And we just want to say that we appreciate and thank you. So some of you have asked, there is a GoFundMe page set up under Rowdy's name. Or Cheyenne's name. I can't remember. Anyway, I'll have Blade link it down below. If you are interested in that, by no means feel like that you have to give anything. Your prayers, your support are appreciated. And I'll keep giving updates. I have an idea for a Tuesday night video that we can do probably right here at the Ronald McDonald House, and we'll just keep doing what we can to stay in front of you guys and bring you updates. It might be a little bit before I'm picking the garden. Grandpa's looking after that right now, but on Tuesday he has heart surgery, so the garden may have to take care of itself for a few days. And Blade is coming back and forth through here and at home, taking care of the baby in the evening times. And we have other people that have other family members that are helping us out there too. So anyway, guys, this is Josie. I love you guys. I really do. I'm sorry if I'm not very loud. I'm trying to be respectful of the other families that are here. And so I hope that you were able to hear me. Until next time, guys, keep looking well to the ways of your household. Love your family. Draw them in just a little bit closer and give them an extra hug. Tell them that you love them. Until next time, we're gone.